Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Romek. Thank you very much for the invitation for this interview. My name is Erich Andert from Bamhagen. I'm 38 years old. I live here with my wife and with my little daughter, Elena. We produce here organic wines since quite a long time, and I do this together with my brother.
Hi, I'm Michael. I live here in Bamhagen too, and this is with my daughters. One of my daughters is in our house, and we have here our cats, and we have one dog and rabbits. It's like a small farm.
I started basically with wine when I started to work in restaurants in 2001 after my hotel school in Neusiedl am See. After that I worked in some nice restaurants in the area and also in Vienna for a wine trader. Also had a very nice experience on a cruise line in 2004 and 2005 where I was around in South America in the Caribbean Sea, so it was for me a great opportunity to come in contact also with international wines. And after that I started in 2006 to be a wine trader basically, and I was in charge for high-end wines to buy and to sell it internationally. And during this time in 2003 I started also to work together with my brother to produce some own idea of wine, where we did some different Zweigelt cuvées and also some Syrah in 2003.
Yeah, for me, I started when I was a little boy. My parents, our parents, they had a farm, small farm. And I was the number 2 from 8 brothers and sisters. So they said very early I should be the farmer in future, and it was my wish, a big wish to do this. And a long time it looks not like this, but since 2012 it's my main job, and I get in contact to 1999 with the biodynamic philosophy. And since this time, step by step, we do more in this direction. And yeah, now the situation is the status quo that I do it with the main part with my brother and the whole family. And so we find a wonderful way to produce our wine and many other things.
We produce our wine here in Bamhagen. Bamhagen is maybe not this well-known wine village from this east part of Austria. Here we have 4.5 hectares of some small parcels of vineyards. We are lucky that we got also some very old wines from our parents, because they also worked with vineyards since the early 70s in this case. And basically we work with red varieties like Blauer Zweigelt or St. Laurent and Cabernet Sauvignon. But let's say since around 15 years, the white varieties like Ruländer, like Neuburger, Gemischter Satz with different varieties, and also some Chardonnay is getting more and more important for our production.
Yeah, the vineyards are located here in Bamhagen. And I know since 2 days we have not 4.5 hectares, we have 4.7 hectares. That's why we had a digital registration, and they said we have a little bit more. Hooray!
Very good news.
And the vineyards around maximum 2 kilometers from our cellar. So the most of them it's a easy walking distance, and it's not bad in the harvest time. from our sleeping room, we see the birds. If they go to our vineyards, we can fight against them easier.
I think especially in those times, it's very important to be able to produce good products for us, for our family, and also for other people and for our friends and customers, of course. And this is, I think, very important to have healthy grapes, also other healthy products like vegetables, food, meat, fruits, whatever, and to make it only with a good, very pure handwork to a good product. And so if we have very nice, healthy grapes without any additives, we can produce also a very nice wine out of it. And this is something which is very important for us to produce right now.
Yeah, and for me, the philosophy basis is from Rudolf Steiner, the anthroposophy, the biodynamic way to make farming, and in practice is the soil. Mother Earth is the basic for all the things we can do, and with this philosophy of biodynamics, if this anthroposophy, we are able to go away what is wonderful for us, what is very, very good for the plants, very good for the animals that live there, the small and the big ones, and it's absolute good for the products we can harvest in our gardens. We not only have the wine garden, the vineyards, we have also vegetable garden, herbal garden, and there are no borders. And this is the way we produce. It's one circle with all the parts, the human, the plants, the animals, the soil, and all together in one circle make it possible to have products that are absolute in high quality. Yeah, I like wine. Especially when I see the producer is the same person, and I can find the person in the wine. It's absolutely better when the wine is made with low intervention, and I like very much wine with is good for food, and all over the world we find wines. They are absolute with intense character, and I don't make a difference with red, rosé, or white, or sparkling, or still wine. I love all of them. In Austria is a actor, Hans Moser. He said he drinks the red the same as the white. Der rote große Gewürz wie ein Weiß.
For me, very important for the wine, what we love to drink from both sides, Michael's family and my family, is you don't take away something from the wine and you don't add too much except SO2, maybe in a little bit. And also we love to drink skin contact white wines, of course, and some light red wines. And we have some very good friends where we love to drink their wines. As you can see, maybe some examples here next to us. A very big inspiration for me was especially in the early 2000s, the wines from Brancocciota. I think that also changed my mind of producing wine. Sometimes also a very good beer is very important next to the wine. And
when I was young, the wine was an important part in the culture of our small city, village Bamhagen. For some events we asked the owners of the cellars for some liters of wine, and later we sold the wine, and so we visit them in the cellar, and it was very important that they show us which barrels they have, and they was very proud about this wine producing. And now it's for me special, very important that about wine we have so much now still friends and customers from all over the world. They come here to Bamhagen, and that's why it's nice for me to see how wine bring people together.
Also for me, the culture of wine, it's a very important thing. Basically also it's my hobby and it's my job. That's a very lucky thing for me. It's a part of the meal, it's a part of our lifestyle, and even I met, because of the wine, the girl I love and I married, and I think this is a very important thing. What means wine? It's not only a drink.